Attention troops, it's the one and only short stormtrooper, of course. And you know guys, there's only one quote that properly sums up why I am the short stormtrooper. And that's because I'm Luke Skywalker, and I'm here to rescue all of you.
Too short for a stormtrooper? Huh?
What's up my friends, time for another short video from the tallest trooper in the Empire, and welcome back to another news feature. So guys, today we are officially at 220 days left until episode 8, and for today's news, we're talking about that SpaceHorse. Remember that SpaceHorse that Finn was riding? Well, now it has a name. Also, Rian Johnson talks about R2-D2 in episode 8, plus new names for some of the Han Solo cast. So first up today guys, I just wanted to let all of you know that I will be doing a surprise Q&A on May 25th. As all of you know, obviously this is Star Wars' birthday and it's its 40th birthday, so I'm going to be having a little party on my channel on that day, and I'm going to be doing a surprise Q&A. So I'll be posting a video soon where you guys can leave all those questions, so look forward to that this week. So for the first news story up today, we've got some new names for the Han Solo film coming from StarWarsNewsNet.com. So first we have Ian Kenny playing Rebolt, Harley Durst playing Moloch, Tien Huang playing Moloch's henchman, Grem and Emil's Nest as possible locations, and then Val, Mother Proxima, and Dryden Voss. So what do you guys make of these names? Because to me, it sounds like a classic Han Solo adventures. Some crime lords, henchmen, and even a possible boss lady figure in some super underground movement, or even perhaps higher up places like maybe a senator or something, which could involve a heist or even a huge gang war of sorts. But these are just my ideas. What do you guys think? Leave all your thoughts down below. Next up, we have two stories pointed out by my channel monitor Andrew, and this first one here is coming from Entertainment Weekly, and in this interview, it actually reveals that Rian Johnson requested that JJ change one aspect of the ending of The Force Awakens, and that was R2-D2 coming with Rey to see Luke. Now apparently BB-8 was originally supposed to be there, but Rian Johnson specifically requested that it be R2. And then after this, he also went on to talk about Luke's exile, mentioning that it had to be justified with a strong purpose, saying, quote, "There had to be a good reason that makes sense to him, and to some degree makes sense to us." And I do see what he means. You know, he wants the audience to understand that Luke hasn't run away. He had a reason for doing what he did, to find the first Jedi Temple, to research and to study, and to find a brand new path, or a possible ending for the Jedi. Now as far as R2-D2 going with Rey instead of BB-8, once again, I have to say to me, this seems like yet another subtle hint that she is a Skywalker, because, you know, Rian Johnson wants the whole family reunion vibe going on Ahch-To. But of course, these are just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below. Now for the next news story today, we have an absolutely awesome story coming from MakingStarWars.net. So check this out guys. Remember that SpaceHorse that Finn was riding? Well, we just got an official name and a small scene in which they are involved. Now this next story here does contain major spoilers, so if you guys want to keep your heads in the sand, click away now. So these huge horses here are actually called Falthiers, and they are high-dollar race horses with heads that resemble a cross between a Tauntaun and the Luck Dragon from the Never-Ending Story. So this scene here apparently plays out like this. Finn and Rose, Kelly Marie Tran of course, are dressed up in formal attire in the new location Canto Bight, which is rumored to be a casino planet. And then they head out onto the streets on the run from luxury speeders. Finn and Rose then steal one of these horses from a stable and then race down the streets. Finally, after this, it says that they are engaged in a fight with those fancy guards from Canto Bight before finally meeting with their contact and escaping. So this sounds like an absolutely awesome chase scene, and it also backs up reports that we heard earlier in the year about a speeder crash in the same location. So what do you guys think? And last up today is this really interesting post over on StarWarsNewsNet.com, originally featured on Reddit. Now, if you look here, you can see the names for Black Series figures set to be released on the next Force Friday, September 1st. Now, if you look close at some of the highlighted sections, you will notice two very intriguing labels, Victor and Guards of Evil. Of course, these are code names because the film isn't out yet, but notice that Victor is labeled with a throne, and as far as we know, Snoke is the only one who sits on a throne. Now, as far as the Guards of Evil, this could either be the Knights of Ren, or perhaps the new personal guards of Snoke. Either way, this has got me even more excited for Force Friday this year. I am so pumped to finally get a Black Series Snoke figure on my shelves. But what do you guys think about all this? What figures are you guys most looking forward to put on your shelves? And what do you guys make of the rest of these code names? As for channel updates, if you guys have ever wondered what it would be like if Thrawn became Emperor, head over to Lore Guy. Fact Free is discussing why the Republic loved Anakin during the Clone Wars. Star Wars Explained is featuring the fastest ship in the Old Republic. Stupendous Wave is covering the very important question of why Darth Vader can survive without his mask. And if you guys need your Star Wars news over the weekend, don't forget about Jedi Council over on Collider Videos. Well, troops, that's going to do it for today's news. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to leave a like down below because just the simple act of hitting that like button really helps this channel out a lot. And don't forget about MakingStarWars.net and StarWarsNewsNet.com for all of the amazing information that they provide. And as always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away.